I set my bag down slow at the door of my own heart. No more armor on my shoulders, no more running in the dark. I let the quiet hold me like a hand across my hair. And for once I don't feel guilty for needing love right there. Oh, I can rest here, I can bend, I can breathe. The moon keeps watch for me, and I don't have to please. Oh, I can open like a flower after rain. Safe to be unguarded, safe to feel my name. I don't have to carry the I set my bag down slow at the door of my own heart. No more armor on my shoulders, no more running in the dark. I let the quiet hold me like a hand across my hair. And for once I don't feel guilty for needing love right there. Oh, I can rest here, I can bend, I can breathe. The moon keeps watch for me, and I don't have to please. Oh, I can open like a flower after rain. Safe to be unguarded, safe to feel my name. I don't have to carry the world tonight. I can soften, breathe and shine. I don't have to carry the world tonight. Soft is strong and I'm fine. Safe to fall into love, safe to glow, safe to rise. I don't have to carry the world tonight. I can soften, breathe and shine. In a circle of my sisters, we laugh until the ache lets go, trading every tired ending for a little more room to grow. If God is in the gentle, then He's singing through my skin, telling me I'm still becoming, even now, even then. Oh, I can rest here, I can lay my worry down. No shame in being tender, no need to wear a crown. Oh, I can open like the morning through the blinds. Let the light come find me, let it move me from behind. I don't have to carry the world tonight. I can soften, breathe and shine. I don't have to carry the world tonight. Soft and strong and I'm fine. Safe to fall into love, safe to glow, safe to rise. I don't have to carry the world tonight. I can soften, breathe and shine. Let it out, let it go, let the heaviness follow. I was never made of pressure, I was made to overflow. So I dance like I'm forgiven, I smile like I'm coming home. Nothing blooms by forcing, I was always meant to grow. I don't have to carry the world tonight. I can soften, breathe and shine. I don't have to carry the world tonight. Soft and strong and I'm fine. Safe to fall into love, safe to glow, safe to rise. I don't have to carry the world tonight. I can soften, breathe and shine. I can soften, breathe and shine.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Give me 1 second. Okay, so how is everyone doing? Okay, so let's begin. Welcome back to day 3 of our healing journey. And today's session is deeply emotional because we are healing something many women silently carry. So they believe that maybe I always have to be strong. Many women became emotionally strong not because they wanted to, but because life forced them to survive. You became the caretaker, the responsible one, the emotionally available one, the one who always keep going even when tired. And slowly, your nervous system learned it is not safe to rest, isn't it? It is not safe to be soft. And sometimes we think it is not safe to ask for help. And sometimes if I break down, we think that everything will fall apart, right? So today we are going to release that emotional pressure from the body. And remember, healing is not weakness, and crying is not weakness, and softness is also not weakness. Your body was never designed to carry emotional heaviness forever. Today, we allow ourselves to soften safely. Okay, so before we begin, place one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. And take a deep breath in. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And slowly release. Again, one more time. Breathe in safety. And exhale pressure. And last, one more deep breath in. And release. And allow your nervous system to know, I am safe here. Now close your eyes gently. And think about a moment where you had to pretend you were okay, even when emotionally exhausted. Think about the times you wanted support, but stayed silent. The times you felt overwhelmed, but still kept going. Where do you feel that emotional heaviness in your body? Is that in your chest, or shoulders, or in your throat, your stomach, maybe in your heart? Just close your eyes and just notice it. So there is no judgment and we are not fixing anything here, just awareness. Go inward. And now, rate the emotional intensity from 1 to 10. 10 means I feel extremely heavy emotionally, and 1 means I feel completely calm. Just notice the number. Beautiful. So now let's begin tapping. So I'll just explain to you again the meridian points of our body. So here the carotid jaw point, and then here, 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 here under the nose, here, collarbone, underarm, and here. Okay, so now let's tap gently on the side of your hand and repeat after me. Even though I
believe
I have to be strong all the time,
I have to be strong all the time.
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love,
love,
honor,
honor,
and accept myself
and accept myself
exactly the way I am.
exactly the way I am.
Even though
I
feel guilty
I feel guilty
when I rest or receive,
when I rest or receive.
I deeply
and
completely
love,
honor,
honor,
and accept myself
and accept myself
exactly the way I am.
exactly the way I am.
Even though I don't feel safe being soft
I don't feel safe being soft
and vulnerable,
and vulnerable.
I choose to accept myself
myself
exactly the way I am.
exactly the way I am.
Now take a deep breath in and slowly release. Now tap here and say, this belief that I must always be strong. Inside of your eye, and say, this emotional pressure I've been carrying.
Did carry.
Now under eye and say this heaviness in my body.
This heaviness in my body.
Now under the nose and say this fear of breaking down.
This fear of breaking down.
Now chin and say this fear of being judged.
This fear of being judged.
When I'm vulnerable.
When I'm vulnerable.
Now collarbone and say I have been carrying too much for too long.
I have been carrying too much for too long.
Now underarm and say I'm so tired of holding everything alone.
I'm so tired of holding everything alone.
Take a deep breath in. Tap again and say all this emotional exhaustion.
All this emotional exhaustion.
Inside of your eye and say all this pressure to keep going.
All this pressure to keep going.
Now here and say this guilt around resting.
This guilt around resting.
And under the nose and say this fear of disappointing others.
This fear of disappointing others.
And chin and say this emotional survival mode.
This emotional survival mode.
Collarbone and say my body has been carrying stress for years.
My body has been carrying stress for years.
Now underarm and say and I honor myself.
And I honor myself.
For surviving.
Surviving.
Okay, take a deep breath in now. And slowly out. So I just want to tell you, explain to you what is the neuroscience says about this. So I want you to understand something very important. So when emotions are suppressed, repeatedly, our nervous system became hyper alert, and the body stays in survival mode, and that's why many women feel emotionally exhausted and mentally overloaded, and sometimes very anxious or disconnected from everyone. And sometimes they are not even they are unable to relax, and the body keeps the score. These emotions are not going anywhere. It's actually maybe sometimes our the momentum passes, we think okay it's gone, but it's actually not going anywhere. It's actually staying in our body, and it's keep holding the score in our body. And healing begins when the body finally feels safe enough to relax and release. Okay, today we are teaching the nervous system you are safe now. Okay, this is why many people actually sometimes cry or yawn or feeling sleepy, or sometimes they feel emotional, lighter or peaceful during these EFT sessions, and that is actually your body is releasing this emotional energy. Okay, so we just do the another tap round and start tapping the eyebrows and say I no longer need to prove my worth
through
through struggle. Side of the eye and say I release the pressure to carry everything alone.
I release the pressure to carry everything alone.
Now under the eye and say I release the identity of always being the strong one.
I release the identity of always being the strong one.
Now under the nose and say I allow myself to receive support.
I allow myself to receive support.
Now here and say I allow myself to soften safely.
I allow myself to soften safely.
And collarbone and say my softness is not weakness.
My softness is not weakness.
Here and say my emotions are valid.
My emotions are valid.
Take a deep breath in and slowly out. Now tap again and say I choose peace over pressure.
Choose peace over pressure.
Side of your eye and say I choose softness over survival.
I choose softness over survival.
Under eye and say I give myself permission to rest.
I give myself permission to rest.
Under the nose and say I am safe to be supported.
I'm safe to be supported.
Chin and say, I don't have to earn love through suffering.
I don't have to earn love through suffering.
And collarbone and say, I am worthy exactly as I am.
I'm worthy exactly as I am.
And I release emotional heaviness now.
I release emotional heaviness now.
And tap again and say, I am safe being soft.
I'm safe being soft.
Side of your eye and say, I am safe being vulnerable.
I'm safe being vulnerable.
Here and say, my softness is powerful.
My softness is powerful.
Here and say, I deserve support and care.
I deserve support and care.
And here and say, I deserve emotional safety.
I deserve emotional safety.
I allow myself to receive.
I allow myself to receive.
Tap and say, I choose peace now.
I choose peace now.
One more tap and say, I trust myself.
I trust myself.
I honor my emotions.
I honor my emotions.
I release survival mode.
I release survival mode.
And I welcome emotional freedom.
I welcome emotional freedom.
I am deeply loved.
I'm deeply loved.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am healing beautifully.
I am healing beautifully.
Take a deep breath in. Now here tap where the nail and skin meet and support with the index finger. And tap here and say, I love my softness.
I love myself now.
The next finger here and support it. And say, I honor my emotions.
I honor my emotions.
Next finger, I allow myself to rest.
I allow myself to rest.
Next one, and say, I receive love easily.
I receive love easily.
And the last one, last finger, and say, I am safe being fully myself.
I'm safe being fully myself.
Now take a deep breath in. Now close your eyes and imagine a warm golden light surrounding your body. Feel your nervous system softening. The heart is opening and your body is relaxing. Slowly bring that awareness back to your body. Now check your emotional intensity again from 1 to 10. Notice what shifted. Even if the intensity is reduced to 10 to 7, that is healing. Healing happens actually layer by layer. Okay, so yeah, you can open your eyes. You are actually not here by accident. Your body is asking to be heard. Your emotions are asking to be released. And your soul is asking to come home to peace. And yeah, today drink a lot of water, as I always say. And please share your experience in the group. Maybe your healing story may become, the permission for another woman to begin hers. You are actually enough. Always remember, you are loved and you are never alone. At the energy level, we are all connected as one. And if anyone wants to share anything, you can raise your Zoom hand and share. Do you want to share anything? How do you felt? You can unmute.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Are you asking me?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can share.
Yes. Yes. Like I said, every time, I mean, maybe I can do it alone, but when somebody's guiding it makes it much easier to focus. And so, I'm ready to, let someone guide me too. I think I'm allowing myself to experience, like you said, like, I'm ready to accept help.
Okay.
Sometimes, not sometimes, it's been a long time, you know. Uh, I wanted to do everything myself, not because I didn't want it to accept, but that's how I learned, everything to do to the best. So getting help is like diluting it or something. I don't know. That's probably how I felt.
So what is shifted
So
for this session, today's session?
for this session, I would say I was, when you said imagining that moment, I had maybe 9. That was one of the hardest times when I could do with support, but I wasn't still not ready, like that feeling. But when I was okay to receive, and just this one end of it, I can say maybe 3 or 2. It's barely there. It's big shift.
Okay.
Like even if how I'm thinking about it, like how I felt about it at the start, is 9.
Oh,
It was so overwhelming for me, even thinking about that moment, even though it's past.
yeah.
Um, like you said, it probably still
Yes. Yeah.
it has a hold on you, even though it's past. But yeah,
It actually
wow.
stays in our body, and we actually, when the momentum actually passes, we actually think it's actually gone. That memory is gone. It's actually not going anywhere. That actually going and storing in your meridian points of the body. Okay, so we have meridian points in our body, so and that's go and stay in there. And when it's going there and staying there, and we have only our body to really
Express.
express everything. So when we actually do this EFT healing, EFT tapping, and when we are actually allowing ourselves to heal that part, so we are releasing that negative emotion from our body. So yeah, you can actually the recording is available, so you can actually go and watch it again and tap again. So the more you tap, the more you're releasing. So go and tap again if you feel like, and then bring it down to 0. It is possible to bring it down to 0. Okay, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you
Thank
tomorrow
you.
for the session. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye bye.